think she had a good voice?
Here's the thing. I mean, there's lots of other questions too. She is a nut. I have to say, I feel, and you and I have the same source. They've said some not nice things about her. I thought she was just like a sweet, kind person. Like, I think her music really is everything to her. And yeah, I thought she was like, her music is, look, it's not, I don't, it is like, I see why Kathy and Kyle are so it is music about like she writes her own stuff and she feels the feelings. And so with all this stuff the kids produce these days and that what is that auto tune and nothing is authentic. AI. I feel like her music is it's real, old school music. So she's a kind soul. Her fans really, I mean, she was like, "Oh, you two. I've seen you at my show in Austin, Texas, and I've seen you I mean, these people follow her around."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get really diehard fans. Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
So I thought this wasn't like I infiltrated it. I Miss Wade, you're a very kind, nice person, and you're a very kind soul. I think she's a kind soul. To be honest with you, I think that's what Kyle likes about her. I think look, Kyle needs a real friend. She is friends with Teddy. I mean, this is probably with what Teddy is going through, only gonna solidify the love between these two. Kyle is in love, Morgan is in love, they're in love. I know it, you know it, and Garcelle knows it. I
Yeah,
don't know who else
Garcelle's got a
knows
good
it.
point.
So there you
Garcelle's
go.
a good point.
I'm
Uh,
sorry, you guys. I just that's what else was I supposed to say?
no, you did a good job. I mean, it's hard
Thank
in
you.
those positions. I just don't feel badly for these people. Like a lot of people are like, oh,
No.
celebrities and they want to be famous. And much like
Yes.
in the most recent episode of RHOBH. And I like Kyle. I've heard very nice things about Kyle, but Kyle knows the game. Kyle's been in
Mhm.
Hollywood a very long time. And the publicity keeps people interested, downloads, views, everything. And that becomes very addicting. So they know what they're doing. And I do think that they are together and people do have the right to ask. Of course, I feel like all the other women do. Garcelle doesn't reveal anything about her life. So it's like, okay, yeah, you're right. We're with you, Garcelle. Kyle needs to talk about what's really going on. However, what's happening with you? I mean, you know,
I predicted this on I think the Patreon or something. I said this the other day.
she's
I
like
think
the Jizzy Jizz. She and Sutton.
she's the Jizzy. Look, Kyle has had 2 seasons of diddling and daddling with Mauricio, and she's in love. I don't think it's Kyle's season next season. Dorit, I don't think it's her season. Bose is too new. I mean, there's nothing ever will happen to Erica again. She already went to hell. I think Sutton and Garcelle, I think we're coming for you. I think producers are going to do you dirty. And I think Sutton is really the target next season. I feel it. I feel it. Maybe we'll have Garcelle versus Sutton. We saw a little bit of that.
Yeah, that was good.
Right? I mean, I love when Bose was calling out Jury. I love when it changes. I'm a flip flopper. I love when things flip flop. I think they're gonna do Garcelle. I think they're gonna do Sutton so dirty next
You think
season.
they're going to put up with another season of Kyle not revealing her lesbian relationship? You think they're going to put up with another season of that?
I think the topic is just gonna be like, I mean, there's a way to just edit it out. The few times Garcelle has a question, I think it's gonna be like it doesn't even exist. Yeah, I think that Kyle gets away with it. Anything she wants. We're not gonna fire Kyle.
Bose has been doing interviews, says that she
She's a
finds Kyle to be
Yep.
a liar about her texting with PK.
Yep. She's not happy,
I mean,
but
Bose, I like Bose. I like Bose to me is at least the most vocal. To me, Garcelle is there completely like, I'll just do the bare minimum. Again, this is good for Garcelle because she's getting producer gigs. She's like building her career back up in Hollywood.
we're coming for
Garcelle to
her
me
too
is like a
soon.
fair weather fan. Yeah, I could see next season being maybe Garcelle's last or 2 seasons. I don't know. I mean, these shows, again, RHOBH is the best franchise,
But
I think.
still a little boring this
Very.
season.
And even, we have Kathy, right? Who is, I just feel like they're not letting Kathy loose, and that might be maybe that's Kathy. She doesn't want, where she got burned with the whole thing at the
Mhm.
nightclub in Aspen where she allegedly used the F
Sprinters.
word. So,
Hmm.
but I mean, right? Don't you feel like even Kath is not as Kathed up? I mean, we don't have
Yep.
Kathy on the loose, which was so good. Yeah,
She's not as caffed
but
up. She goes and does her own thing and she comes back and bops around. And I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to find really wealthy people for these shows. That's the only reason why
yeah,
maybe they'll keep Sutton. Like maybe. I mean, I think everyone's coming back next season, but then
I
after, I
think they
think
have.
Sutton adds the street cred of being. But I mean, look,
So does Tilly. I mean, and I want
oh,
more.
Tilly's no joke, honey.
I want more Tilly. I mean, Tilly, and
And I
Erica.
don't think you get Tilly without Sutton. I think it's a smart, like, I don't see why Tilly would stay on the show without Sutton. It's kind of a smart move on Sutton's part. Get Tilly involved, extend my career, right?
Every time Tilly, they go, "Oh my God, Tilly, where are those earrings from?" Oh, Dior 94 vintage.
Erica
The
Jane
only, I
is,
mean, the
yep.
face they pull, they do Erica so wrong. They film Erica, who's just seething that she used to be that girl, and now she
She's
ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of.
She looks at Dorit and is like label on label. Ugh. Looks at Sutton is like a
I know.
cat sweater. But I mean, Erica, she loves her own style. You could see
Well, Erica
Erica,
looks the best, I think.
but you
Erica,
could see
Kyle,
Tilly. That is her style. She is like, she has this vintage Hermes and it's falling apart. And none of these girls are paying it any attention. I see the vintage croc. This is old Hollywood shit. Yes, Erica's like, yeah, they're doing
it's
her
like
dirty. Yeah.
$25,000 vintage Dior.
Hmm. What do you think of this? Your friend, you have a very good friend, Bethany Frankel. She's been very vocal about Blake and Justin, but
Go get coffee. I'll go have a coffee break. I'll go get a splash of cough and
listen, she's doing the high end, low end. She shows I have this, I have that, I have this bag for $9, I have this one for 900,000.
yeah.
She's loving her life down there. I summer in I winter in LA. She goes in winters in Florida. I'll see you in the Hamptons this summer, Bethany. She's been speaking out. She's got a lot of press spoken about giving the divorce advice to Kim Kardashian. Kim has trademarked the Northwest logo, and Kanye has used Miss West in his song with the Diddler, the original Diddler, more than Mauricio even. And Bethany's like, listen, I was married for 2 years. This is a schmear. It's from the Best Bagel Store well, let's see where this is from. Best Bagel Store in Miami. And I had a 2-year marriage, decade-long divorce. Can you imagine that? Married for